Hey everyone, it's the Jose42 and this is 366 Days of Cards, day 25 or so. And guess what I got in the mail today? Absolutely nothing. But that's okay, there will be more coming eventually. It's about time I have a day where I don't have to do an unboxing video. Anyway, I'm going to do a review of the Ameristar Casino cards. Pretty cool. These cards came in this lovely jumbo-sized box that is pretty much identical to those ones. It says Ameristar Casinos Inc. It's got a big spade pip with a star in it. Annual Report 2003. Big seal that goes right around the front to the back. Top says standard, poker, indexed, and something. The bottom says casino finish. This side lists all the different casinos: Jackpot, St. Charles, Kansas City, Vicksburg, Townsend Bluffs. That says number 1. The other side says Ameristar Casinos Inc. Annual Report 2003. And in the back, you get a really good look at what the back design of the cards looks like. Double star. Anyway, and inside that box, of course, came these 2 decks and this lovely book, which is really nice. So much more than what I was expecting. It's got lots of financial information. Apparently, casinos make a lot of money. Just so you didn't know that. And we're talking a lot of money. There's a whole bunch of nice, lovely photographs in here as well. And all the facts and figures. And the book is just really nice. It has embossed finish. It's got the design of the back of the box and back of the cards on it. And gold writing. This looks really nice, really professional. It's a good job. Not exactly what I'd expect from a shareholders report, but it is what it is. Alright, the cards themselves look like this. Ameristar Casinos. In the front, it says double star brand on the bottom, and then you got 2 stars next to that, and then you got the spade pip with a star in it, and it looks like there is beams of golden light, or rays of golden light coming from behind those pips. On the one side, it's just like the big box. If you can see that. It says number 1, and then it lists the different cities casino with the casinos, which I mentioned already, and then there's 2 stars. The other side says Ameristar Casinos, more casino, more fun. The top, it says standard, indexed, and something I can't read because of the seal, and then there's 2 stars on there. And the bottom says casino finish. It's pretty cool. Not sure what that is exactly specifically, but it's casino finish. We'll go with that. And then the back shows you the back design, which is pretty cool. It's got this double star look to it, and then it's got these wagon wheels in the corners. It's not bad. And then the seals, they just got a star on it. And it says Ameristar on top, casinos on the bottom. I don't know how good you can see that. The cards themselves are pretty interesting. Inside you find a couple of ad cards. One of them has a spade pip on it with a star. Close these curtains. Oh yeah, that's better. It says Ameristar Casinos, got the spade pip, lists the cities on the bottom again. And then there's 2 stars in each corner. And in the back, it's got a list of addresses for the different casinos and their website. The other one is a thank you with stars in the 2 corners, and it says that their Ameristar is pleased to present you with this distinctive, a limited edition deck of playing cards. The artwork for these cards is commissioned from a distinguished group of 16 illustrators who have been featured in our award-winning advertising campaign. Please enjoy the card to our compliments. That's kind of what it says there. On the back, you got signatures of all these illustrators, all the designers. There's a whole bunch of names. Some of them I can't make out. I don't know what that's supposed to be. It's a moon. I don't know how that's a signature. But it's pretty cool. Definitely different. And then the back design, as I showed you before, it's pretty nice. I like it. The cards, the faces, numbers are fairly standard, nothing too special. The court cards are definitely different. Here we got a king playing slots, having a coffee or something. That was king of diamonds. The aces all kind of look like that, just like the ace of spade pip on the box. It has a gold star on it. And I don't know if you can really tell, there you go, there's stripes all over it as well. Jack of clubs, you see this guy singing in a tuxedo. Flip it over, it's a guy rocking out. Kind of interesting. And you can see club pips in behind the guitar, and here it's in behind this ribbon type thing. There's the ace of hearts. Same thing as the other aces. Oh, and there's the ace of diamonds. Queen of clubs. Some kind of a woman in a red dress. Very slender woman. Very slim. Drinking a martini. It's got a crown on the head. And we got all the symbols from slot machines in the background. You got, I guess that's an orange. There's lemons, cherries, apples. There's bells, etc., etc. It's kind of interesting. All the court cards are very interesting. This one, you got a guy, it looks like he was James Bond or something. He's holding some dice, and he's drinking a martini, and he's wearing a very fancy tuxedo. This one, you got is the Queen of Diamonds. You got some woman in a crown. She's holding a giant diamond. Interesting part about this one, she's got blonde hair this way and this way. It's darker. Jack of Hearts. This French type dude. It looks like he's drinking a martini, or about to. And actually I just noticed this way, it looks like he's got a black suit with a white shirt. And this one looks like he's got a white suit with a black shirt. That's kind of interesting. And you see the spade pip is also pretty interesting. I mean the heart pip, I should say, the heart pip is very interesting on that one. And you get this one. The diamonds are a diamond pip for that one. They all have very interesting pips. This one's just got small spade pips in the corners. Anyway, this one's kind of interesting. You got this guy, a younger dude, rocking on his electric guitar, and you got a kind of a faded spade pip. Flip it over, and you got a guy in a suit playing a regular guitar, and he looks older. Looks like he's got wrinkles in his face, and again he got a faded spade pip. There's a Queen of Spades, is some kind of a woman. I'm not really sure what she's supposed to be, but she's got a fancy hat on, and she's flicking a poker chip. The Ace of Spades, similar to the other ones. It's a big spade pip with a gold star in it. That says Ameristar on top. Casino is on the bottom in red. It's pretty nice. It's not a bad looking Ace of Spades. Here we go. This one actually looks like Elvis Presley singing a tune. Looks like his microphone stand has a heart sitting on top of it. Kind of hard to see the hearts. The heart pip with the red, but that is what it is. Here's one of the jokers. You got this crazy guy is juggling dice. It looks like it's some kind of a cartoon character. He's really bizarre looking, and there's some stars on there. And it says Joker in red on the two corners. King of Clubs is a Victorian style king with nice, I like these pips in the corners except that they're purple, which I guess is not bad, and he's playing the slots. Go figure. And he won. He's got free cherries. Queen of Hearts is a blonde, and it says more fun. She's thinking about more fun. And then the other one, same thing, except it says more casino, and it's got an orangey background, while this one has a blue background. The other Joker is even goofier than the first. It's a jester type guy who's actually coming out of a it's a jester type guy that's like a Jack-in-the-Box, which is a slot machine. Pretty interesting. And it says Joker in black, and again you got some weird stars on here. And one more court card. This guy looks like he could be Houdini or something, I'm not sure. That's a Jack of Diamonds, just some guy in a tuxedo. Got a big diamond here in the center. There's diamonds all over the place. Some look like they could be rubies or other types of diamonds, but they're diamonds nonetheless. And I guess the diamond pips would have to be these orangey diamonds. Anyway, that's what you get for the court cards and all the other cards. Very, very interesting, as I had mentioned in some comments. They don't handle too badly. They fan fairly decently. They have some kind of a casino finish that says, which appears to be pretty much an air cushion or a linen finish. They spread pretty nicely. I haven't got any complaints with them. I'd say, you know, if you're interested in collecting cards or like interesting decks of cards, definitely pick them up. As far as Magic is concerned, or fluorescein, I don't know how they'd work for fluorescein. They'd probably be pretty good for fluorescein. But for Magic, maybe not so much for Magic because of all these bizarre court cards. Like this you can see as a King of Clubs. But if you get into something like this, it might be confusing as to what it is for Magic, for the spectator's viewpoint. It might be confusing what some of these are. So, probably not so good for Magic, but for collecting, for sure. Fluorescein, perhaps. Magic, not so much. Should you get them? That's really up to you. I think they're pretty good cards. And I definitely like them. And I was fairly surprised when I saw the court cards. I was not expecting that. I thought they'd be fairly standard, especially since they're casino cards. But boy, was I wrong. Anyway, I apologize for this review being a little bit long. I really do, but there's just so many court cards to show you, and jokers, and everything. And I hope you understand. Hope you like that, and I'll see you next time. By the way, in case you're wondering just quickly, the blue cards are exactly the same, except they're blue. One of the only other differences is the red box has a blue seal. The blue box has a red seal. Blue seal, red seal. Other than that, same thing. I almost find that the red cards handle a little bit better than the blue ones, at least when it comes to fanning. I don't know why that is, but anyway, just wanted to quickly show you the blue cards.